Good evening, folks. We will be starting the session soon in a few minutes. So please bear with us since we have a few issues with our speakers. So until the speaker joins, please rename yourselves according to the format given below in the chat box. And we have provided you the background for the Zoom call in the chat box as well. So please download it and install the background with your videos. So please be with us until we start the program. Thank you. Good evening, folks, and welcome to IEEE and Harrier Explore Musaladi at Velasa. When it comes to Candian dancing, Vannam is a special facet. So, if I'm correct, there are about 19 of those Vannams. And even though they share quite a lot of unique common characteristics, they do have their fair share of unique characteristics, which make them distinguishable from each other. The same theory can be applied when it comes to IEEE student branches. Even though we come under the name IEEE, we do have our unique attributes that make us different from each other. So folks, IEEE and Harrier is happening all across Sri Lanka, and to distinguish which student branch from which, we are going with the team Vannam. So explore Musaladi at Velasa, be serenaded with two unique beats is the take of IEEE and Harrier by the IEEE Velasa University student branch. So to welcome you all to IEEE and Harrier, explore Musaladi at Velasa, be serenaded with two unique beats. Now I invite the vice chairperson of the IEEE Velasa University student branch on screen. So that is none other than the very handsome young Mr. Dinul Dasanayake. Dinul, you're on screen now.
Thank you for the introduction, Trividya. So, very good evening to all of you. IEEE and Harrier is organized by Velasa University Student Branch in collaboration with IEEE Sri Lanka Section Students Activities Committee. The objective of this event is to enhance awareness about IEEE. As Trividya mentioned, this event is happening all around Sri Lanka in all IEEE student branches in Sri Lankan universities. So as Velasa University, we joined hands with a very experienced IEEE volunteer who will be sharing his volunteering experiences and what is the importance of becoming an IEEE member. So I'd like to extend a special welcome to our guest speaker, Mr. Chandana Munasinghe, Associate Tech Lead of Synergen Tech Labs. Sir, we are extremely pleased to have you with us today. It is with great pleasure I'm making this chance to welcome our mentor and our pillar of strength, the IEEE Velasa University Student Branch Counselor, Dr. Sandhya Kumari. And also, I would like to welcome all the IEEE Sri Lanka Section Student Activities Committee members who are present here with us today. And finally, most importantly, I would like to welcome all the participants who are with us in this session today. Hope this will be a very interesting and informative session to all of you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Dinul, for your welcome speech. So folks, before we proceed on with any of the events that are on our agenda, let me give you a few reminders. Please rename yourselves according to the format that is provided down below in the chat box, because IEEE Under Harrier is an awareness session, and as the organizers, it is extremely important us to know our participants. So the ideal way to know our participants is by renaming themselves with their registrations number. So what you have to do is omit the UWU part of your index number and omit all the slashes and use the rest of the characters to rename yourselves in this Zoom call. You know the drill. We will provide you at about a minute or two to rename yourselves. And also in the chat box, we have provided you the background that you can see here in my video. Please download it and install it in your videos or in the Zoom call, because we will be taking a group call at group photo at the end of this Zoom session. So kindly be ready for that as well. All right, since time is a discerning factor for the night, let me move on to the next item in the agenda, and that is the speech by our guest speaker for the night. Our guest speaker for the night is Mr. Chandana Munasinghe, who currently works as an associate tech lead at the Synergen Tech Labs Private Limited. He is a passionate volunteer who has been a part of IEEE since 2013. That's quite a long time. And he is the immediate past chair of IEEE Young Professionals Sri Lanka, and he is actually the co-chair of Sparkle Summit 2021 by IEEE Region 10 Young Professionals. So, Mr. Chandana Munasinghe, we are extremely thrilled to have you with us here tonight. So, the screen is yours now.
Can you guys see my screen, or is it not?
Yes, so we can see it.
The presentation is there, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
you. Okay. Okay. So, am I audible, no?
Yes, I am.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all for inviting me for the IEEE Under Harrier event. So I will give you a brief introduction about the IEEE and IEEE Sri Lanka section, and what are the things I learned and my experience with that I think it's nearly then now 8 years, 9 years kind of thing in IEEE, and from the student branch to the Sri Lanka section and YP, and also in the region 10. So with that, from all the experience, I will give you a brief introduction and brief about the IEEE and volunteering. What are the benefits you can gain from the IEEE volunteering, and why volunteering is important with my own experiences as well. So moving with the presentation, I am Chandana Munasinghe. I graduate from IEEE, the University of Ruhuna, Faculty of Engineering as an electrical and information engineer, and I'm a member of IEEE and also IASL member. So at the moment, I am work as a current, that means associate tech lead at Synergen Technology Labs. I joined there in 2016, and so with regard to my IEEE career, at the current state, I am immediate past chair at IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka, and I chaired IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka from year 2019 to 2020. At the moment, co-chair of the Sparkler Summit 2021 by IEEE Young Professionals Region 10. So that's regarding my brief experience, that explanation. And other than that, I was there in few other organizations as a volunteer during my undergraduate period, and also in current scenario, I was there with few other engagements as well. So that's about me. So yeah, all you are here for IEEE, and so let's think. You guys, I hope most of you guys have some idea regarding IEEE, and if you once I said IEEE, you imagine something like it's a technical kind of thing. The IEEE is for engineers. Basically, most people thought like IEEE is for software engineers. That's the basic, that the common myth many people have at the moment. So let's see what's IEEE. I think I'm not going to detail more details. That you guys can just search to internet, and wherever you guys go, just type IEEE. You guys can get these details. These are very basic facts about IEEE. IEEE is the world's largest technical professional organization that dedicate to the advancing of the technology for the benefit of humanity. So actually, IEEE has the largest professional network. That's not only for the engineers, but also there are very other peoples like scientists and other than researchers and so on. Not only that, there are a few other people like the agri specialists who are that mean the technical field, and so there are various fields, because like there are many societies and chapters who work with the LO that belongs to IEEE. In that case, it's quite a lot. And so in engineering perspective, like there are various fields and various that means categories in the engineering field. So you guys can see like that means it's a professional organization, so that works to advancement of the technology for the benefit of the humanity. So that's the main thing you guys need to know about the IEEE. So at the current moment, there are like 423,000 members all over 180 countries around the world. IEEE has, and if you guys think like IEEE, as I mentioned earlier, IEEE has 39 technical societies. Those are cater to different fields, and that provide benefits to the members in the different fields. So that's the basic thing about the IEEE and IEEE societies, and also access to the IEEE students and professional members, allowing to network and collaborations. And also there are a few other things like they have the research paper, largest research paper network that called Explora. So with most researchers and the scientists, they follow that category. And so then like those things are the about the IEEE. So you guys are very fortunate to be a part of this kind of organization. So fortunate for the Sri Lankan members and the students. So we have a Sri Lanka section. As I mentioned, the 160 countries around the world, the IEEE spreads. So in that case, we have a Sri Lanka section here in Sri Lanka. And in that case, there are more than 2,000 student members across. At the moment, we have 19 universities, I guess. So it's growing, and early, that means at this initial stage, it's like 3 main universities, like 3 main engineering faculties, but now it's going spread out to the I think each we have a student branch in each province at the moment. So that's a wonderful thing regarding the IEEE Sri Lanka section. When it comes to IEEE, sorry about this mistake, IEEE, that vision and mission. IEEE, that when it comes to vision and mission, the IEEE, the vision is that, as we know, we need a vision and mission for each society or each organization. For IEEE, we have a vision. The IEEE will be essential to the global technical community and to the technical professionals everywhere, and be universally recognized for the contribution of technology and of technical professionals in improving global conditions. So that's the vision they are creating for the IEEE members and IEEE other entities. So you guys need to work. That means the importance of this vision and mission is, so once you guys are planning a session, planning a project, planning something, you guys need to consider this vision and mission, because these are the things, basic things IEEE is looking for. So in that case, I think you guys need to consider these things, vision and mission. Mission, in case like IEEE core purpose is to foster technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. So as I mentioned earlier, that the tagline of the IEEE as well, they are working toward the benefits of the humanity. So in that case, you guys need to think about the humanity part and also the advancement of the technology. So once you are creating a project or once you are creating something in your student branch, so you guys need to think about this technology and also the professionals and professionalism and also the humanity part as well. So I can give one example in my experience. Once I was there in my student branch, University of Ruhuna, I was the speech chair at that time. So we are planning for some sessions, some areas, and where we go. In that case, we align some sessions for the students that school students and also university students and also the undergraduates. And in those sessions, we cater mostly for the technical part and how it used for the benefit of the humanity and society. So that's the thing we are considering in those sessions. So likewise, that you guys can, I think you guys are really innovative and creative, and so you guys can come up with really innovative and creative ideas for the those kind of sessions. And I know that the ULS University, you guys are very innovative. I had wonderful friends. They are the university, ULS University, from the ULS University, and I actually I couldn't be able to join that one of the Sri Lanka section, that section get together that was there in the ULS University. But the thing is that the appearance is more beautiful. But in other cases, like the program that the projects you are carrying out, you need to think about this vision and mission. So by moving, that means by telling that IEEE, once IEEE is there, the volunteer is some part of that. Why? The IEEE is mostly driven by the volunteers. So volunteer, let's figure out who is a volunteer. Then by the definition, a person who freely offers to take a part of the enterprise or undertake a task. Or a person who performs a service willingly and without pay. Third one, a person who assumes an obligations to which he or she is not a party or otherwise interested. So likewise, volunteers are people who offer their service freely to the society or an organization or some project. So they are doing their things by that means by hand. That means their willingness, their passion, so and so. There are a lot of reasons why a person to volunteer. So in that case, the volunteers have different targets, different ideas. As I mentioned, the IEEE, once we talk about the IEEE, the volunteers are the key factors, and there are a few other organizations where the volunteers are the key factors, and many societies in the world are driven by the volunteers, and volunteers are the key factor in this current society because they do their job without paying, because of the pure passion and the pure willingness. They need to do something to the society. That's why they come to do that volunteering part. So no one forced them to come and do the things for the volunteers. That's come from their body actually. From my experience, from the school days to the university days, and now I am a professional. But all the days I have some passion and I have willingness to do the activities and do something to the society. That's what volunteers do. And I know that you guys are really good volunteers who are there in the session, and you are a student branch. all these people are wonderful volunteers. So you guys need to understand about this volunteer, who's a volunteer, and do these things. And one other thing I need to mention here as well, the other part is that as we are doing the service without paying, and also the volunteers are freely doing the task. So, and in those cases, if you are going to do something voluntarily, or you are going to be a part of some organization as a volunteer, make sure to do the 100% to that society, or the project you choose to do volunteer. Because the thing, with my experience with the that industry, and with the that professional activities, and also with the volunteering activities, if you are doing a professional activity, or if you are paid for a project, if you are not doing good, we can do something. That means there are various ways to track and monitor, and also various way to that the performance, we can measure the performance, and we can cut off the salary, and so and so. There are various methods in that professional, but that means if you are paid for the service. But the problem, when you are doing volunteer, no one going to pay you. It's truly willingness. But if you are thinking like, yeah, I can go to this and do volunteer, but you cannot give the at least 50%, don't go there. That's my my experience and my advice, because volunteers cannot be replaced. That's the exact thing. These people need to come out from their passion. We cannot create volunteers. So you guys need to make your passion, and make your willingness, and make your that should come from your whole body. I should do volunteer for this project, for this society. So if you, that means in some cases, if you are for a greediness, or for various reasons, if you go for some project or some society to do volunteer, and if you cannot give your at least 50%, that will be a mess. So that's the thing I need to give you advice once we are talking about the volunteering. But I really encourage people to do volunteering. That should come from you guys can think about that. I will explain what are the why we need to do volunteering. So you guys can think again that pattern, thinking pattern. We need to change our thinking pattern. Why I need to do volunteer? Why I need to do contribute to this project? Why I give my time to this project? So you guys can think. Don't think about when you are considering to do volunteering, don't think about what I can get. This is the exact problem here in IEEE. When we ask some person to come and join with IEEE and do some work, the question we have, what I can get. Don't think about that manner for the volunteering process, that means volunteering activities, because it's truly come from your body. You need to think what I can give to the society, what I can give to this project, what I can give to my student branch. So that's volunteering. So as I mentioned, once if you are going to do volunteering, please make sure to do at least 50%. So that's one thing I got through my experience. And as I mentioned earlier, there are various reasons and there are various impact we can get through the volunteering. So these are the percentages are actually, I am not pretty sure. These are things I got from Google. So, but these things that these factors are very important. Some are not applicable to you, as undergraduates, but when you come to the after your graduation, when you come to the industry, those things are really important for you. Why we need to do volunteering? The one thing, the special thing is the mental health. As you guys can think now, if you come to the industry or a that means profession, after your graduation, you guys need to do a same routine work. There's no any, that means there are various up and downs and various people and various things to do. But the thing is, it's a same process. You guys, for example, if you think like a person who work in a government office or in a private office, you guys start the day and go to the office and do that work and come to the home, sleep, and again and again and again do the same thing. It's a same process that will create some stress in our mental situation. So while doing that means while doing that professional activities or the undergraduate activities as well, because even when I was there in my university, while doing undergraduate activities, this mental health is a critical part. By doing volunteering, you can make that mental health that pretty good, that emotional well-being, because you can make with some people, various kind of people, you can interact with those people, you can share them, you can do various activities with them, and even you can party with them, you can share your ideas that break your daily routine. So that's the case we are considering the mental health. And the social network, that's a very important thing. That so once you are in the Sri Lanka is not a big island, but you need to create more contacts all around the Sri Lanka. So you have to do it, because even if you are an undergraduate in some profession, but you can make the friends all around the Sri Lanka, but not limited to Sri Lanka. You can do all the network to the region level, global level, and you can make friends. So those things are there for the social networks. And physical health, that's the other thing. Especially, for example, as someone like software engineer or someone like a person who is in bank or somewhere else, we are doing a job sitting on chair and we code and do the set of things. No physical activities. But when you are doing volunteering, you can involve with several physical activities. But due to the pandemic, these days we cannot do those physical activities. But there are, once the things get better, you guys can do various physical activities while doing volunteering. So that's the main thing we can get from the volunteering. And boundaries and behaviors. So we can make that our behaviors. So due to the volunteering, many people change their behaviors. So you guys can inspired by some people while doing volunteering. You can get on touch with various people who are in that field of what we call that the giants in the industry and the key people. So we can get involved with them. You guys can share your ideas with these people, so and so. And those things are there while you are doing the volunteering. And then we have the home and money, that those things are there. You guys might think like while doing volunteering, you guys lose money, but it's not like that. You guys can earn money as well, but don't think about the money part when you come to the volunteering. That's my advice. And then like education and learning, it will boost up the education and learning, because you have more ideas, more paths from the various people, various societies, various backgrounds. You guys can connect with various people, and there are many resources you can access for the education and learning. So those things are there. Those are the things you guys need to think about the volunteering. So So these are the things I need to mention about the volunteering. Then again, I come to the IEEE part. Then IEEE, what brings you? The IEEE brings what to you? Then that reputation of being a part of the professional body. That's the main thing IEEE brings you. That it's a professional body, and you guys can be a part of that. And if you guys are going towards the academic or that path, there are academic resources and career guidance, and so on. There are a lot of resources, as I mentioned earlier. And then there are competitions. So you guys can come to the competitions like the Extreme, MATC, and Circuit Design Competition. Likewise, there are so many competitions are there, and award and recognitions are there. So you guys, if you guys are truly volunteered and if you guys do your thing best, there are awards and recognitions. So you guys can apply for them and you can got those awards and recognitions as well. And e-learning courses and the IEEE potential magazines. Those are really important. E-learning courses are there that you guys can look into the IEEE sites and you guys can get some e-learning courses. There are a few free courses as well. So you guys can get into those courses. And also there are a few other webinars and that conferences are there. You guys, due to this pandemic, most of the things are available free of charge. You guys can get more details there. And the free resume support, we are Resume Lab, and also we are having some other opportunities for this resume part. And by one other thing I need to mention here, by IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka, we are doing this, that is Stud Pro. That's the thing we are doing with the collaboration for the industry and students. So we are get them in one place and we make that bridge. So, and with that, we are doing some resume part and CV writing parts. I think you guys are know about that. Yeah, so these are the things I have to share with you guys regarding the volunteering and IEEE. So then, how I became an IEEE member, as the description you guys mentioned, like I was there from 2000 to 13. Yes, that's my, I guess, the second year of my undergraduate career. So my seniors call, like, I think with that time, our student branch has no more, that means it's formed recently. They call, like, we have a competition called IEEE Extreme. And if you guys have the IEEE membership, you guys can compete to that. And also there are a few other various activities that you guys can volunteer. So if you are interested, you guys can come and join with the IEEE part. So this is 2013. It's like the very basic stage of the IEEE Sri Lanka section as well. And in our student branch, that's the second year after formation of the student branch. So just for the curiosity, not that other thing, just for the curiosity, I think, yeah, I need to be a part of that IEEE and do something. Exactly, I need to do this Extreme to the 2013 competition. So I paid that amount and got the membership, and I was there for this competition. And while doing the competition, so I was involved with various organizing activities. So I was there with the that people who are doing that codings, and after the competition, I helped that organizing committee members to do few activities, and so and so and so. And after that, we had another competition, circuit design competition. That's the initial competition of the circuit design competition. So in that case, the organizing committee, that my seniors, they asked me, can you come and join? That means now you are a IEEE member, so do you like to come and work with IEEE for this competition? So I joined with them and I compete to that competition as well. While doing the competition, I volunteered for that competition as well for various activities as I can during that means as my competition goes as well. So as I can, I do the volunteering part as well. But with those things, they asked me, if you like, come and join with us IEEE student branch. So after that year, once they form it, that means once the election, that means the ExCom change, they bring me to their ExCom. So I am the only one from my batch in that ExCom. That's the procedure, that's the way structure at that time in our student branch. So I am the only one in that ExCom from my batch. And I did many things with them for the IEEE student branch. Due to that, one day, suddenly, my president came and asked me, Malli, the Sri Lanka section sacked, that time sacked. Subodha, I think you all know, Subodha Charles. Subodha was there as the, I guess, sacked. Not sacked, yeah, sacked. Not sacked, yes. Subodha was there something, student representative, SSR. Subodha was there as a SSR. And he is searching the graphic designer for the Sri Lanka section web. Do you like to work with them? So I said, yes. I need to do something. I said, yes. So with that, I did few things for the designs and I did few designs to that site and so on. That relationship, that communication there. So nothing all, but I did few things. That's all I did at that time. But this is the exact event, all change. This is the exact, that change maker event of the IEEE Sri Lanka section. The IEEE Region 10 Student YP WI Congress 2015. Fortunately, due to that, all other things like that now, at that time, I was there for the designs and all with the Sri Lanka section. I applied for this one. Once I saw that notice, we are calling for the volunteers for this Congress. I don't know exactly what is this Congress at that time. I applied that. So that's why I told you, describing volunteers, it should come from your body and you need to chase. You need to grab that one. You need to give something. The only idea I had that time, we are doing as Sri Lankans. Now I know IEEE is a global organization and we have a chance to showcase something to the world. So I need to be a part of that team. That's why I applied. I need to be a member of that particular event, not because it's going to be that kind of change maker. We don't think at that time, we don't think that. At that time, actually, I think I need to do something because as Sri Lankans, we are doing something to the global. So that's why I applied for this. I applied and I was a member of that design committee. And I did designs for the summit. And also the summit days, I did some multimedia stuffs and I was there. This is the change maker in Sri Lanka section. as this is the change maker of my IEEE journey. With this, there are key people in IEEE. That means the people who are volunteering, and they are the ones who work with IEEE. These people identified who are the best volunteers. You can pick. All the members in this group are passionate volunteers. That's why it's successful. So all the volunteers, they are the ones now heading IEEE Sri Lanka section, many events. So all peoples are from this group, almost all. So there are a bunch of people, passionate volunteers. We did wonderful job during this Region 10 Congress. Even now, even today, that how that event went well, Region 10 Congress, that means the reference is this summit, that this Congress. So I was there in that as a member. So due to that, it creates two things. Due to this, in myself, it's make more and more more and more willingness, passion to work with IEEE Sri Lanka section. I was in my final year this time. So I am going to search. I am going to ask from the various people in IEEE, the people who are senior to me. I asked them how I can go to the next level. Now I am undergraduate. This is my final year. So after that, what I need to do? So how can I join to the IEEE? How can I serve to the IEEE? What I can do? Those things I search. With that, there are various opportunities. Actually, I couldn't able to find out more photos from the IEEE Sri Lanka, that the Congress, and also there. After that, I was there in the IEEE, the Sri Lanka section SYW Congress 2015 as the program committee lead. I was there in that Peradeniya Congress. And after that, after that, the 2015 and 2016, I graduated from my university. And after that, I joined IEEE Young Professionals as a member. And I became, and after that, I became the chair elect and chaired IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka for 2 years. And now I am the immediate past chair in IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka. So that's my journey. Not only that, I was there in IEEE Sri Lanka section committee member, Sri Lanka section as a committee member for 4 years. And during those years, I involved with various competitions, that various projects, IEEE projects, SS12 competition 2018, and now the Region 10 Sparkler Summit that's happened today, the first day. We are having the second day next Saturday. I think some of you guys are joined to that session as well. So these are the things. I am eager to search what I can do for IEEE. The best part, I will tell you later, because where I am today, that because of this, not about the IEEE path, but even in the professional path, now I am at a certain position that because to this. I will come to that point later. That's why I told you that volunteering gives you many things, right? So this never-ending journey, because after your graduation as well, there are so many things you can do in IEEE. Only thing, what you need to think, what I can do So what I can do and what are the opportunities I can contribute. At that time, that means in my undergraduate period, only thing I can, that means only thing as a undergraduates we can contribute the Sri Lanka Section Congress. Other than that, nothing. But now it's changed. You have many opportunities. What you need to do, you need to grab that one by both hands. Grab that and grab it well. And after the grabbing, you need to hold that one. So with that, you can gain more benefits, right? So these are some journey, that means some memories in my IEEE journey. So I was there for the Bali Congress. That's the last Region 10 Congress I attend, 2018. After that, due to this pandemic situation, no physical events. So I am really fortunate to be there. I was there in 2018 Bali Congress with that wonderful volunteers from Sri Lanka section as well as the global. And there are a few other sessions, that means few other things you can see that that I won, that means for IEEE Young, that means for SS2L and young professional activities, I won, that means we won few awards for the IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka. And one other thing, I am really proud to say, last year, IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka, we won the Hall of Fame Award by IEEE Global, IEEE NGA. That's the path, that's that wonderful achievement in IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka. I am really proud because to be the chair of IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka at that period. That Hall of Fame Award was given to us for the activities we carried out during the 2019. So those are the things. That's the recent award we got to the IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka. And these are the other things you can see. So by doing that networking and volunteering, you guys can get and gain a lot of things. You guys can make friends in different universities, and you guys can talk to various people, the giants in the industry, the key people in the industry, the key people in the society. While you are that means doing sessions or while you are organizing sessions, you need to talk with these people, you need to work with these people. So those are the things you can get, right? This is the thing I always told that I always tell you as volunteers, more you give, more you can take. That's the important thing. That's what I told earlier. After I will tell that story. So once I graduate from my university in 2016, I searched various companies and I applied for some companies as well. But at that time, my company is a startup, Synergen Technology Labs. It's a startup company at that time with a bunch of people who are graduated from University of Moratuwa. No one talked about the Synergen at that time. There were 10 to 12 people who worked there. But during this summit, during Congress, I met two ladies. They are from University of Ruhuna, they volunteered for this summit, they are seniors. They worked in that particular company, Synergen Technology Labs. Due to that network, I don't know, that means I have no connection with them without this Congress. Due to this Congress, I was able to make a contact and network with those two. And after that, I met them in various occasions in many meetings or many things, and even in the IEEE Young Professionals, I met them and I talked with them. Due to that connection, I was able to put a CV to that particular company. Without them, I was not able to put a CV to that particular company. I won't be able to join to Synergen Technology Labs without that path, because it's a startup company at that time. Because we don't know actually, so company is there called Synergen Technology Labs. I am thoroughly say that means I said many times, I got to know about that Synergen Technology Labs because of the IEEE connection, those two connections. That's why I told you, doing volunteering, especially in IEEE, you guys can make connections and make network. That network will bring you to a certain positions. And the other thing is, while doing volunteering, you need to give your maximum, because they are monitoring you doing volunteering. So then that will create some that the presence in their mind. So that's the thing you need to understand. So my advice, if you give more and if you volunteer more by passion and willingness, and if you give your 80%, 100% to the project or anything you volunteer, you will get more than that. So that's my advice. So those are the things you can do. And also there are a bunch of people you can meet, you can share the ideas and so and so. These are the things. So that networking one, I told you, and enhance the soft skills. That's a one other thing. Because undergraduates level or even further, we have no chance to do soft skills development. But doing volunteering, you guys can do that one. And other thing, you can get that you can take risk while doing volunteering. Because no one come and do various things and sue you. Or no one come to blame you. Actually, blame means like not that not doing the way, that means the wrong parts and all other stuff. Not that one, but it's like no one can push out you. You can take risk and do something. If you fail, learn from that. If you pass, you can enhance that skill. That's the thing. Because if you come to the industry, you cannot do that way. Because you need to work in a certain level. So you cannot get an unwanted risk. You can get the risk even in the industry, but you cannot get unwanted risk because it's a kind of box you are in there. But when you are doing volunteering, it's not like that. You are free. Even for a member in student branch, you can come up and tell your chair, hey chair, we can do this thing. There are various options like this. This is a wonderful project. We can do this thing. And you guys can discuss and you guys can do it. If it is fail, you can learn what happened. If it is pass, you guys can improve that skill. So in my experience, in our university, once we were there as undergraduates, we organized our robotic competition for the first time. No one tried to take that risk, but bunch of people there were. We take that risk as volunteers. It's successful. Then we improve that. So that's the thing we need to do. That give you more soft skills, how to manage people, how to work with the peers, understand the people, so and so. Those things are there. So then you need to understand those things. And as I mentioned earlier, the release stress and give a break to the day-to-day routine. That's the things are there. You can get and make difference to your local community. You can make the impact to your local community, and you can do certain things and become a part of that IEEE community. That's a key important thing. And then it comes to the IEEE volunteering. I explained this some part in this area as a points. That means as points we can describe. That's the thing I mentioned. You will not be fired. In the industry, that can be happen. So you can take risk and you can do things, but of course you are not going to be fired. Then explore the new opportunities in IEEE. There are various opportunities you can find out and do the experiment, take risk. And you can get trained by the professionals. There are various professionals you can get the training. And the guided by IEEE Center of Excellence, that leadership excellence. So there are various people, the leaders in IEEE. You can inspire, you can get the advice, you can get experience, and so and so. And as a member of the IEEE student leadership, you can belong to exclusive worldwide volunteer community. There are students, professionals, and so many things. And you can, the other thing, other than this, the network is so spreads, and you can that exposed to a multinational, multi-language, multi-regional, various kind of people. They have different sort of ideas. They have different sort of cultures. They have different sort of backgrounds. You can get many things from them. You can learn from their experience. You can share your experience with them, and you can understand their failures, their successes, and so and so. So these are the things. And one thing I can mention regarding that, the taking risk. As IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka, we did one event last year. It's not truly successful one, but the thing, we did it for the first time, and we learned quite a lot of things because we did it with the third-party people, and we got to know how to control the third-party people and how to make the things from those events and how to tackle those events. Now we have that understanding. That's why I told you can take risk. If you fail, learn from that. If you pass, you can improve that. And the IEEE, the main thing IEEE volunteers can get, you guys are globally recognized. There are various things that I mentioned here, few things, that Larry K. Wilson Student Award activity awards. Sorry. This one for Sri Lanka, 2 people are there who won this Larry K. Wilson Award. And Darrell Chong Student Activity Award. That's the one other thing you guys can get. And branch website competition. And there are various things. Branch Counselor Award and best YP, best young professional, and so and so. There are a few other things you can do as that recognitions. So you can apply for those things. Those are there. And it's not about volunteering and hard work. If you work hard, you can fun hard as well. It's involved with fun, nothing else. We work hard, and also in the meantime, we get the fun as well. They make it as well. So that's the thing in IEEE. That's a culture in IEEE. I think due to this pandemic situation, it's a uncommon situation these days. We cannot do anything physically, but as we have time, we do it. So that's one other area you can consider about as IEEE volunteers. And then now you have a concern. It's all okay. But do I need to pay that $27? Why do I pay that $27? That's the concern you have. Right? You guys can do volunteer without IEEE membership, but it's worth than $27. Because if you are that means IEEE member, because you can do volunteering without a member of IEEE. But without a member, you cannot get many benefits. As I mentioned, what you can get as a IEEE member. You cannot apply for the recognitions. You cannot get that awards. And the network that because you cannot go for that kind of that means that congresses and so because they give that the priority will be given to the IEEE members. It's rare chance if you are a non-IEEE member. So then the network is there, and you can access the magazines and potential, that means other resources, newsletters, ebooks, and also there are five. That's why I told you earlier that you can win some competition by applying, like Extreme, and there are other travel grants you can get. To get that travel grants and so, you need to be an IEEE member. And the scholarships, we have quite a few people who received these scholarships from IEEE. For those things, you need to be an IEEE member. So for that, you need to pay $27. It's more that means that the opportunities and the things you get from that $27 more than that. So in that case, think about pay $27 and grab the student membership, because it's not stop from that. It's never ending. Now you are a student member. Then after your graduation or even before, that means now you can involve with the IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka activities as an undergraduate member if you are in a third year or fourth year. After your graduation, you can be a young professional and then a life members. So there are membership activities, technical activities. There are so many things, as I mentioned earlier, that IEEE, how the IEEE take. And the region 10 level, there are various activities happening at the moment in region 10 level. So you can go to that level as well. You can volunteer for those things as well. And also there are MGA as well, that membership and geographic activities, that the global part of the IEEE. You can involve with those things as well. It's never ending, this career as IEEE member. Think like that. So you can get your membership and then you can climb the ladder. Don't think your career is finished after your graduation. You can do. There are a lot of things you can do. Grab the opportunity. Grab it hard. And these are the things I mentioned. Now you have a lot of opportunities here in Sri Lanka as well. They are waiting for volunteers, the passionate volunteers. Congress is there, Innovation Nation is there, the Techno Meetup is there, SL Inspire is there. Other than this, now we are having 2 or 3 projects, not 3 or 4 projects by IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka, where the undergraduates can involve. I think some of you guys are there for those things. Grab that one. Those are the opportunities. One other thing I need to mention, I know you are in Uvavellas, sir. The same thing for me during my undergraduate period. I was there in University of Ruhuna. That geographical distance is a problem. I understand that part, but try to find out a solution for that. Nowadays, no problem, online. You only need a laptop and a connection. That sort of everything. But when it comes to physical, even we are in a 21st century, 2021. It's a technical world. And we are part of the world's largest technical professional organization. So think like that. You can find out solutions and be a part of those projects and be a part of IEEE Sri Lanka section. And grab the volunteering opportunity. Grab it hard and you can get more. So that's what I need to share with you. With the experience I have during this period as an IEEE member who start journey as a just volunteer for the IEEE student branch and come to the chair of the IEEE Young Professional Sri Lanka. I passed that all the steps in my journey. So it's not a hard path. If you are passionate, if you are willing to do the volunteering, if you are a truly dedicated, if you know you can do volunteering, the path is there. Grab it hard. So that's what I need to mention. So those are the things I need to mention from my speech. And few other things I need to mention here. As I mentioned you guys, that the grab that IEEE membership, the student membership, you guys can get 50% discount as that Future 50. And there are other codes like for the Industrial Electronic Society and also for the IAS membership, there are a few codes. So you guys can check these things. And so also please check these things before you guys are going to purchase with the that SAC SSR, because these things will apply from August 15, I guess. So check that one before you guys are going to purchase those things. So these are the free opportunities you guys can grab if you need to get that membership. And today we have that under Harrier, I think the SAC project. It's happening at the all universities in the Sri Lanka where the IEEE student branch. So with that, I would say thank you for you guys for inviting me for your session, and I hope I will deliver something for you guys to get regarding the IEEE journey. And finally, my advice: do volunteering with the willingness, with the passionate, with the passion. It should come from your body. You can make your thinking to be a volunteer. That's should you can do. And be a volunteer and grab the opportunity, grab it hard. It will give more than for you. So thank you for being with us. And happy volunteering.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Chandana Munasinghe, for that inspiring and well-structured speech on IEEE and volunteering. As I said previously, we are extremely thrilled to have you with us here tonight, and we really appreciate the fact that you willingly forwent your busy schedule to join with us tonight. So as an appreciation, we would like to actually offer you a token of appreciation, a digital token of appreciation. So please accept our token.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for the session, and also for that. And if you have any anything, so I will share my email. If you have anything, you can reach me, or otherwise you can get in. If you have any questions now, I will answer that as well.
All right, folks, it's time for you to ask any questions if you have from our guest speaker for the night, Mr. Chandana Munasinghe. So we'll give it about a minute. If you have any question, you can either unmute yourselves, or you can either type it in the chat box and ask your questions away. So while we are waiting for that, let me just remind to all of you, we have our icebreaker session scheduled next. Go for that. There is a link down below in the chat box that will lead you to our feedback form. So as the organizing committee of IEEE Andhare, we value your ideas and constructive criticisms. So please click on the link down below in the chat box and go to our feedback form. All right, it seems like we don't have any more questions from our participants. So thank you so much, Mr. Chandana Munasinghe, for participating. And now it's time for us to move. Yeah, now it's time for us to move to the next event, and that is the icebreaker session. So for the icebreaker session, we have organized a quiz competition, and the winners of this quiz competition will be awarded with valuable gift packs. So guys, do your best and try to win one of those gift packs that we have allocated for the winners. To participate in this quiz competition, what you have to do is go to the Kahoot website. The link is provided in the chat box down below. Just type kahoot.it and you will be directed to Kahoot website. And the game pin is shown in the Zoom screen, that is 1768833. And before you enter the Kahoot game, I would like to remind you all to use the same name that you are using in the Zoom call to rename yourselves in the Kahoot quiz as well. So use the same name format you have used in the Zoom screen to rename yourselves at Kahoot. All right, we have one participant, two. Okay, so people are really following the format. Keep it up, guys. We need more followers. Participants, I beg your pardon. All right, we are at the 20th mark. Come on, guys, enter the quiz. You have a really good chance to win a valuable gift pack if you win this Kahoot quiz. Okay, so we have 25, and at the Zoom call, we have 122 participants. So please join the quiz. We need more participants, and once we have completed the required mark, we will proceed on with the quiz. We're at 32 now. Come on, folks, hurry up and join the quiz. Right, 35. Come on, we can't proceed on if you guys don't join in the quiz. Right, it's progressing like a snail on a slanted path. Count is still the same. I guess people are joining and then being disconnected. I don't know the reason for that, but guys, please do hurry up and join the quiz. It's a really fun one, and it's not that hard. You all have a fair chance of winning if you were listening to the previous session. All right, in the Zoom call, we have more than 100 participants. We do expect at least 80 for us to proceed on with the quiz competition. Come on, guys, join with the quiz. So before we proceed on with the quiz, let me just remind you, there's a specific format when it comes to Kahoot quiz. The question and all the answers are visible on the Zoom call screen. So you have to open two windows, one window containing the Zoom call and the other window containing the browser of your choice, preferably Chrome or any other one. So when the quiz starts, you have to look into the Zoom call and read the question and the answers. There will be 4 answers for each and every question in the quiz, and each and every one of those answers will be color coded and will be given a specific shape. For an example, the first answer will be given a red color and the shape of a square. So what will be apparent on your screen is the color coded a rectangle which contains the shape of that answer. So when you have to refer the Zoom call screen and then go for the correct answer after you read the question. All right, we have gradually surpassed the 50 mark. All right, we have 52 now. We'll give it about 2 more minutes and then we'll proceed on with the quiz. Come on, guys, we need at least 60 participants. We have downed our count. Okay, one joined. I don't know who he is. Please rename yourselves according to the given format. Otherwise, it will be really hard for us to locate you if you happen to be one of the winners. Okay, we are at 53. Come on, guys. We need more. We need a little bit more. Still at 53. Come on, encourage your friends to join the quiz. It's not that hard. You all have a fair chance, as I said previously, to win this quiz and win a valuable gift pack. Okay, I guess we are fluctuating between 54, 55 here. All right, we are at 57. We need at least 3 more. Come on, guys, join the quiz. Oh God, the counts are dropping. That's really sad to see. Don't leave the meeting, people. Please join the quiz and be in the meeting. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the questions that are in the quiz. Okay, we are again at 57. All right, I guess we are at a constant here. Shall we proceed on with the quiz? All right, we are proceeding on with the quiz now. Okay, here comes the quiz. What will be the first question? All right, what is the IEEE student branch of Mr. Chandana Munasinghe? Answer red, Kalaniya student branch. Answer yellow, Vimba student branch. Answer blue, Ruhuna student branch. Answer green, Moratuwa student branch. All right, 27 of you guys have got the correct answer. That is the Ruhuna student branch. Congratulations. And we have on top CST 18021. Congratulations. We'll see if you will be able to keep it up. Second question, what is the last R10 the SYWL Congress Mr. Chandana attended? So what will be the correct answer? Is it red, yellow, blue, or green? All right, 10 people have guessed the answer correct. It is Bali 2018 that is found in the yellow answer. And CST 1801 has gone down to the third place, and we have one more top winner, CST 18025. Congratulations. Let's hope that you will keep it up. Third question, what is the award Young Professionals SL won last year? Mr. Chandana Munasinghe actually mentioned this in his presentation. Let's see if you can remember the correct answer. All right, only 4 of you have got the answer correct. That is the answer red, Hall of Fame Award. Let's see our leaderboard. Okay, CST 18025 has been able to secure their first place so far. And moving on to question number 4, which of the following animals is symbolized by Musaladi Vannam? It is quite easy, guys. You can see the answer on the screen itself. So what will be the correct answer? We have 11 more, 10 more, 9 more, 8 more seconds remaining. Let's see. We have 51 answers so far, 52, 53, okay. One of you have guessed the answer correct. It is the answer red, that is hair. All right, moving on. The leaderboard stays about the same with CST 18025 at the top. And moving on to question number 5. How many chapters affinity groups are there in UWView? So you should know this, not that hard, but could be quite tricky if you don't know for sure, right? Okay, so 16 of you have got the answer correct. We have 2 chapters and affinity groups, that is WIE and RAS. So let's see the leaderboard. Okay, CST 18025 took a max downhill movement, and we have another more winner. And moving on to question number 6, IEEE stands for, this is quite easy as well. Let's see. The answers are quite similar to each other. Let's see how many of you can get this answer correct. All right, we have 47 answers so far, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53. All right, it seems like, okay, we have a lot of correct guesses. The answer is the first one, red, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. And we have our winner, IIT 19044. Let's see if IIT 19044 can keep their first place intact. All right, moving on to question number 7. When was IEEE founded? Quite tricky, but if you was listening to the presentation, you would know what the correct answer is. All right, only 5 of you have guessed it correct. It's 1963, and we have CST 18021 back again at the top place. Let's see, it's getting quite intensive. We'll see who will be able to win. We are at question number 8. IEEE Sri Lanka section was formally introduced in Okay, which is the correct answer? Is it 2004, 2002, 2005, or 2003? Would be quite hard. Years are quite close to each other. Okay, 16 of you have guessed it correct. That is 2003. Year 2003 was the year IEEE was introduced. CST 18021 has been able to keep their first position so far. Okay, we'll see the next question. Moving on, the 9th question. Which of the following won the Best Women in Engineering Activity Award for the year 2019-2020 by the IEEE SL SYC 20? Quite easy if you were paying attention to our IEEE page during the last few months. Not that hard. Okay, let's see. I think all of you should get this correct. I will be really sad if any of you got this. Oh God, that is actually quite shocking and quite painful to see that so many of you have got it wrong. The She Coders version 3.0, which was organized by the IEEE UOL University Student Branch, actually won the Best Women in Engineering Activity Award during the last Sri Lanka Congress, and CST 18021 has been able to keep their first position at this time as well. So congratulations. Let's see if you can keep it up. 10th question, what is the annual hackathon and competitive programming challenge which is organized by IEEE? This is quite easy as well. This was mentioned in the presentation by Mr. Chandramana Singha. Let's see who gets this correct. This is an international competition, I have to say. Okay. All right, 26 people have got it correct. And let's see our leaderboard now. Okay, we are at the podium. The third place goes to CST 18025. Congratulations. And second place, IIT 19008. And first place obviously goes to CST 18021. So congratulations to all the winners, and you will be getting valuable gift packs by the IEEE UOL University Student Branch. So folks, back to the Zoom call. I hope you enjoyed the code session, and let's move on with our agenda and the proceedings. All right, so as I mentioned previously, we are going to take a group photo at the end of this session. So please install the Zoom background and turn on your videos once we ask you to do so. So congratulations again to the winners of the code session, and let's move on with the agenda. And the next item is actually the vote of thanks. And for the vote of thanks, now I invite our president, that is the president of the IEEE UOL University Student Branch, the handsome Mr. Buddhika Bandara Pereira. Buddhika, you're on screen now.
Hello, Trividya. Am I audible?
Yes, I am.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a fruitful awareness session regarding IEEE. So I would like to make this an opportunity to offer my appreciation to everyone who has contributed to explore Musaladi at Vellassa, the IEEE Vellassa University Student Branch take on IEEE Andahare. So on behalf of our student branch, I would like to express my special gratitude to our speaker for the evening, Mr. Chandana Munasinghe, Associate Tech Lead at Cyanogen Technology Labs. And thank you so much for sharing your valuable time with us, foregoing your busy schedule. So then extend my gratitude to our student branch counselor, senior lecturer, Dr. Sandhya Kumari, for always guiding and supporting us. Last but not at all the least, I hereby thank the student branch executive committee, WIE affinity group, and RAS executive committees, and the main organizing committee of IEEE Andahare and the IEEE Sri Lanka section for all your valuable contribution and never-ending support. Once again, thank you all for joining with us today, and we are looking forward to see you in the future events that will be organized by our student branch and WIE affinity group, and also RAS student chapter. So have a good night and stay safe. Cheers.
All right, thank you so much, Rudigaya. And folks, we have progressively reached the end of IEEE and Harare Explore Musaladi as well as be serenaded with unique beats. So it's time for us, as I mentioned earlier in the session, to take the group photo. So please install the background that you can see in my video. Please install the background. You can download it from the chat box. We have sent it to the chat box as well, or you can download it from the emails that have been sent to you. So please turn on your video camera so that we can quickly take the group photo and end the session for the night. Okay, I am seeing many of you are installing the background and turning on your video cameras. Come on, guys, the rest of you also please turn on your cameras so we can take a wonderful group photo filled with smiley faces. Right, we are having more and more people.
Okay, Tridya, let's take. I think most of them not.
Yes. All right, guys. Say cheese and give us your best smiles. We are going to take the group photo. Buddhikaya, please give us the signal when you are done.
Okay, that's all.
All right, folks. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your being brave and turning on your video cameras. We don't see that quite a lot here. So thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for being so patient with us throughout the session. So we hope to see you in the future with many more sessions that will be organized by our student branch and our student chapters. Thank you for joining and have a good night.